Scott Russell, Global Freedom Movement. Having some thoughts about Klaus Schwab, World Economic Forum, and I thought, I'm going to put that out there and be what it may, and where it goes is where it goes. I actually think we're going to see a change of leadership. I think Klaus Schwab is ultimately going to be, thrown aside, stepped aside, whether or not he passes. And maybe, and this might be a little controversial, but I think sometimes, it's easy to look at the actions of somebody and judge them. And Klaus Schwab's actions are a lot different to a lot of what many of us would see. But I actually think that man has some good in him. And I know that some people are probably going there, what? No, I think he does. And I think that's partly why he probably will pass, or, it's coming to an end for him in some way. And I think the next generation of leaders that are underneath him, and there's one, I can think of his name, the bald guy, I can't think of his name. Some of you might know. Put it in the comments if you do. I can't think of him. The one that sat there saying, we've hacked the human genome and we're going to, destroy half the world's population or whatever it was, get the world's population down. That guy. It's men like that where I think they're in the background. They're going to stab him in the back. The next generation of men behind him are a lot of evil and men that have completely black souls, that have no shred of innocence, no shred of godliness. And I think that next generation is going to build on what Schwab's done with some good intent. But these other men are just going to take the world by storm to try to destroy, steal, kill, and destroy. And I think that's something that we all can watch, because ultimately, I don't know who's in the background other than that bald guy. You watch. Klaus Schwab, 3 to 6 months. I don't know how long it'll be, really. But he's going to go. He's going to go. And the next generation, if you're scared of Klaus, wait till you see who's coming. Because that next generation is going to have no mercy at all. But God's plan, and the Bible says, which I agree with, that in these times it said, and those that know their God will be mighty and do great exploits. We have the spirit of community. I've written my book. It's there. You can see it, Vegetable Garden Faith and a Corvette. It's a long time ago. I had a wife then and a family that was in a different situation. But it's my transition from religion into a life of community, a life of freedom, and a life of the creative flow of the Spirit of God. That's our answer. That's our answer. You've got it. It's in you. Don't worry about it. Just sit in the peace, follow the peace, and you'll never go astray. Klaus Schwab, you watch. He's coming to an end. The next generation coming behind him, the next ones, they're the ones that are to be feared.